The voice is working good. Morning.
Okay.
Ready? And we're ready.
All right, let's call the meeting to order. The time is now 4:32. We can stand for the pledge of allegiance. Mr. Will Traveler, if you could do the honors, please.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All commissioners are present. Public comment, I am going to waive the reading. We don't have anybody in the audience, but public comment is always welcomed. With that, we'll go on to commissioner reports. Mr. Size? Not report. Mr. G?
Just hope everyone's having a good summer.
Yep, and I have nothing either. CSEA, nobody here because it's summer. District, I saw Mr. Williams walk in, but I don't know if he walked back in or whatever, so, and nothing from Mr. Gutierrez.
Mr. Gutierrez?
Okay, director's report, please.
Sure. Good evening, everybody. Commissioners, this is what we have for this month. We have 2 interviews in process so far. 2 recruitments are in the testing stage. And we have 2 recruitments open now. A lot of these things change daily. So that's been changed. Currently, we have 374 total classified employees, 176 8-hour full-time, 123 benefited part-time, 75 non-benefited part-time, and as always, we have 15 classified management employees. On the classifications on security, we have no vacancies. Safety, we're open again for recruitment. We exhausted the list. We started interviews today, and we had to open again.
How many actual physical job openings are there?
For safety?
Yeah.
3,
3.
2 full-time, 1 part-time.
Yeah, 2 and 1, 2 full-time.
Located all at the high school?
No.
No. Oh, that's a good thing.
Elementary, I believe.
Yeah.
Henderson is open. We just filled Crestline.
Crestline.
And then there's 1 more part-time and I can't.
Okay, no problem. As long as they're not like junior high school or anything.
No,
Okay, good.
no, not there. Custodians, we have no vacancies. The paraeducators, we're doing a lot of interviews tomorrow for the para TKs. So there was, if you see on our agenda, we're extending the list for the para positions because we lots of individuals when we called for interviews, they were turning us down. So they were turning us down because of the hours, not enough hours. These are 3.75 positions. So we're getting people turning us down, but we do have quite a few, about 17 or 18 individuals coming in to interview tomorrow for positions. So
how many positions are open?
we added 20. So 20 plus about 10 that we had there, possibly 30 full. So
But that's because they just added it to every school, right? TK?
Yeah.
there's a mandated state minimum requirement or a ratio of no less or no more than 10 students per adult in the classroom for the TKs. Teacher counts, but if they have 23 students, then they need 2 parents plus a teacher, because that triggers the 3rd parent. So most of our classrooms are averaging about 22, 23 students. So that's why we have 2 pair TKs in each classroom. Lots of classes were added, so that's hence the 20 additional positions that went to the board that we're trying to fill. So we're trying to fulfill that.
It's good part-time work for somebody. They should.
Well, it's a way to get in if you want to get to be
That's
full-time.
true, too.
That's where you start out, is
Yeah.
part-time.
If I could actually give them advice or when we're talking to them, that's exactly what we would tell them, but.
Not just for those jobs, I mean, there's other jobs.
Yeah,
that
once
just
you're
get
there,
in,
you know, you could.
Would you let several times, would you let them know? You have any full times? It's like, you know what, this is what we have, this is your foot in the door. Get your probationary, time
Yeah,
completed.
Yeah.
You're good.
And there's gonna be plenty of extra work out there, so I mean, we
Yeah.
could potentially double those hours. Especially the way it's looking right now. There'll be hours to go.
Well, TK is full-time, right? It's 6 hours.
The classes.
That's what they told my daughter.
Positions.
No, but I mean, in the classroom itself, so if you're only 3 3/4, you're gonna have to have like 4 for each room.
2 for each room, yes. There's an AM and a PM.
Yeah, cause they ship kids.
Oh, see, they told my daughter it's all day now. When she signed her up, because I said, really? It used to just be half a day.
And might be the other half, so they go to the AM and the PM. Possibly, but, lots.
So what you're saying is your grandkids going into TK?
Yeah.
Okay, and they say it's like
they-
8 to 4 or something.
Well, yeah, whatever regular school is.
Oh,
told her-
really?
They told her it's the same, because I thought, okay, because I take care of her, so I said, okay, she gonna go in the morning, afternoon? She said, no, they said it's all day.
Oh, wow.
Because usually, you give them half a day just to get used to it.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's the way kindergarten
They're
used to
little,
be.
right?
Yeah, right?
Wow, we're
'Cause
working
they're
these
like,
kids, we're
yeah,
bringing
like
them in.
4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Start 'em early.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would start in just a couple of hours, because
Yeah.
we looked into that for our daughter too.
Yeah.
You can either take them in the morning or the afternoon.
Yeah,
but
that's
they
the
don't
way
do
it's
the whole
always
day.
Yeah.
like that.
Well, that's the way
That's
kindergarten used to be, and then all of a sudden they were all day.
Yeah.
It was,
Good question to ask. I will ask that.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, if it is, it seems like.
Yeah, if
they have
it's
to
6
bump up the hours.
So, that conversation, actually, another side conversation, that came up at the board meeting about, being able to fill these positions because of the number of hours and whether making them full-time, right, would make sense, and
Or at least 6 hour,
the,
whatever.
the cost, the equivalent of a full-time position is 3 part-time when you cost it out.
Oh, yeah, because you gotta pay benefits.
Benefits, retirement, and the other statutory,
Yeah.
taxes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay social security.
So it's a lot more, so it's, maybe it might be 2.5 to 1, but that half is 3. Right?
These are perfect positions for like a stay-at-home mom.
Oh, yeah.
One that has a kid in school.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I mean, that's a grandparent.
And
or,
what
you know,
range are
something.
they, or what,
What's that again?
Pay range?
Rank, pay range.
Oh, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're more than like food service workers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So lots going on with the parent TKs in Paris in general. What else do we have? We still have tests for the NSW 3s, that's done, and, we're working on the list. You see that we have a lot of lists on the agenda to approve. The HR technician position tested yesterday, and we're, working on that list. I think that list is completed, and we'll bring that to you next month. We still have the para-SN and the translator interpreter out there.
What does it mean? Well, I can wait till, like it says, food nutrition
Oh,
service.
we'll get to that one in a
Yeah,
second.
we'll get to that. Yeah, I said, I'll wait, yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have for
Follow
you?
with the program.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about it, that's what I just reported. I said, oh, wait a minute, I'll just wait
I'm
till.
with you. I forget about it. Yeah, you can ask me about that on the side. We have the safety and security trainings that I announced this at the board meeting. The trainings, I'm helping to coordinate that. They are July 28th, 29th, and 30th, so that's the first 3 days they come back. They're set aside for training days. We're gonna be training at the junior high school, the NPR room, 8 a.m. to 3. And the training is gonna be for active shooter, team building, that's on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, it's the CPI training, which is, how to handle the students when they're fighting and all. Okay. We're updating our proctor testing instructions and procedures, just to tighten those up. We're gonna require people to empty out all their pockets and put all the stuff in the locker or the car or in the table in the middle of the testing room, right? So that there's nothing that could be construed as inappropriate, right? So watches, all this stuff. Now that everything's electronic,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Glasses.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta be stay ahead of the game. Then we have completed the beginning of the year's letters, which is what Joy was working on. Also, we want to announce out there that we've been having this discussion as to some of these classifications that have typing certificates or other certificates that are needed as part of the classification. We're gonna ensure that individuals meet those requirements prior to clearing them to test. Because quite frankly, if they can't pass these tests, we're not gonna be able to hire them anyways. and it creates a lot of work for us, you know, having to test and
Well,
screen.
don't you have to provide the certificate as part of the application process in order to even get to a test?
So they do upload it, not everybody, but some people upload them. Sometimes we remind them to ensure that they submit it. We've had, you know, mixed, procedures on that. I know we've let some people who are, you know, cure that. You know,
Oh, after
test
the fact.
After the
I
fact,
gotcha.
but to be honest, I mean, sometimes, in some of these classifications, we get 100 applicants and we're only gonna fill 5 positions. We can probably just make that a screen.
Well,
a
I
screen
think that
act,
should
right?
be.
And where do they do the testing?
They can do it online, they can do it at the community college, the adult school. I mean, there's several other places, right?
You can, yeah.
Well, I just wondered online because then somebody else could type for them.
Like Dad says, it's on the honor system.
Well, no, in actuality, I think they have a camera.
Oh, do
or
they?
Somebody I know just took a typing test and they were full at the college or they needed before that, so they did it online, but you have to have a camera in order to do something, either, you know, mechanically see you doing the typing or something. I forgot what they said, but it was kind of, you know, almost intrusive because, you know, your surroundings and it was
Oh,
in a
yeah.
house or something like
Yeah.
that. And, you know, somebody sitting in India is, you know, looking at all your stuff.
Somebody, yes.
But they did something that made sure you were physically typing.
Yeah.
It's good and bad.
It just says it requires a certificate. It didn't really.
It should be part of the package.
So, but yes.
And the certificate's only good for like 6 months or something.
1 year.
Oh, 1 year. Okay, that was it.
But if somebody's in a current position and their current position offer, you know, they had to pass with a 45 and the position they're applying for is 30, well, they don't need one.
Okay.
And that's only within.
Yeah.
If they go to a
For internal
45,
candidates.
Right.
right, they go from 45 to 60, and that's another.
Now you need another.
I need to recertify. And yes, I agree with you. All of that should be submitted because it's your application and that way we don't have to chase around.
Yeah, that's the way it used to be, like you said.
Well, it should be that
Yes.
way if you don't have.
So people get screened out for that, that's fine. We need to have that.
Works for me.
That's all I have.
Okay, doke. I'll entertain a motion for the adoption of the agenda.
Motion.
All in favor, or anything, anybody want to pull anything or add anything? No. Okay, all in favor? Opposed? We're going on to discussion, the CSPCA conference in San Diego, March 15th through the 17th.
Just an
So
announcement.
that,
Make sure you put that on your calendars.
all right. The Merit System Academy with CSPA, March 29th through July 10th has been completed.
Congratulations, Gilbert.
Oh, there you go, Gilbert. Good
Completed
job.
it.
Yeah.
So good job. We'll get a
Get
certificate.
your little certificate, put it on
They
the
said
living
in
room wall.
August or something, they said.
Yeah, 2 months. And you can still make up classes apparently, but we went to all.
Yeah, I went home.
Good job. I'll entertain a motion for the consent agenda, which, you mentioned you want the merge, so would you like to pull, and we probably should have done that back before. What would that be, 8A? You wanna pull that one, Gilbert?
No, I just
Oh.
wondered what it meant. What does it mean?
All right, well, let's pull it, then we'll do the consent agenda, then I can explain the
Okay.
merged. All in favor with, 8A being pulled? I would like to make one comment, which is if you look at these lists, and I used to say this as a trustee way back in the day, it's kind of a shame when you look at all of our outside candidates score a majority, more than 50% higher than internal candidates. And I would just like to go on record as saying, you know, I think that's not necessarily a failure of our institution, but yet you as supervisors should be training employees to move up and to progress inside of the system. And whatever it is, you know, outside candidates either qualify better, study better, or do whatever, or are more knowledgeable for the position. But if you look at these lists, you know, these fell right in the middle. I think there was one candidate in here that, you know, finished in the top 3 for an internal candidate against external candidates. That's my only beef. We need to do better in preparing our workforce to progress in this
I
environment.
did have a question about these scores.
I,
All these people, the internal candidates, I don't see any preference points for seniority on any of them.
We would add seniority and veterans credits when we combine the external and internal candidates.
But if you have enough, you don't go outside, right? And do I the points then? The internal points?
Only if we were to consider the outside candidates, right? So we did that with the SAMs, where we mixed all the group together and ranked them that way, and then we gave everybody their
their preferentials.
preference and senior. But if we're keeping them separate, you're already protected. The internals are already protected in their own pool, and so they don't get their rank according to the test.
Okay.
They're already protected. Right? Yeah. So, layman's way of explaining.
Yeah, no, I was just curious, because I know if you've been here 10 years, you get 5 points added to your score.
That's if it's sent, so when we first open the recruitment, if it's sent out open, that means everybody gets put on one list, they get their preference points. When it's sent out open promotional,
Uh-huh.
that's when the lists are split.
Okay. Just curious.
All in favor?
Hi.
Opposed? All right, let's go to 8A, which is the nutrition service worker 1, the merged list.
The question?
Gilbert wants to know what a merged list
All
is.
merged. Oftentimes, list expired, not. Sometimes we don't have enough candidates in a list, per se, right, to fulfill the number of positions that we need.
Mhm.
So we need to open up again, recruit, test, and create a new list. But there's a handful of candidates in the old list that haven't expired. So then those get combined.
All right, I was just, I saw merge. That's, I see what it means.
There's lists that we have 3 or 4 expiration dates, right? Because people come from different lists throughout the year.
Oh, they just transferred.
They get their, some in February, some in June, some in August.
Okay, because you can test that many times. Okay.
All right, I'll entertain a motion for nutrition services worker 1, the merged list.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we'll go to approve the minutes of the May 29th special meeting. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Questions, comments, concerns? All in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Request for advanced step placement, CSEA range 26, step 4 for Miss Nunez, paraeducator, special needs. I'll entertain a motion.
I move to take the director's recommendation of step 2.
Second.
Discussion.
I was just reading what she has for.
You see anything the matter with the first thing that she wrote? Read the first line.
Yeah. Yes.
Goldstein. Is that your middle name?
I'm just like, if you're, oh, sorry, Gilbert, yeah, on the front page. Yeah, no, on the front page.
Front page. Yeah.
Second line. Oh, no,
Higher,
up top.
Dear,
Yeah,
dear
second
commissioner,
higher.
dear commissioner.
Oh, Goldstein?
Well, it just starts from there. I don't know that we necessarily need to go over it. I understand, what we have done in the past. This is an employee that just started working here.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell through this, and I did ask, we do give bilingual incentive pay, or at least we used to. I don't know if we still
No,
do.
that was a college. We
That was
never
a college?
did.
Oh,
Barstow never
Barstow
did.
never did it.
Uh-uh.
I couldn't remember where we did it.
It was Barstow College.
Was it?
They would give you 5% if you talk Spanish.
Yeah.
And if they could, some of the groundsmen, they talk Spanish.
Well, I
If
think
they
it's-
needed them, they brought them into the office.
It's an excellent idea. We used to do it at the fire department. We used to do it at the police department.
Other districts do.
I assumed we did it here.
Yeah, that's what
So
you guys
maybe
have.
that's something for the
Yeah.
board to take up. I assume we already did it. But outside of that, I see her interpreter certificate, but there's no other stuff.
Well, that's what I said. She doesn't have any experience in this
So
job.
this is no different than any parent's gonna come in from the list. You're getting your foot in the door,
Yes.
and then you are going to progress into a,
Yeah.
potentially, benefited position or a full-time position.
That's what I was thinking too. I said,
And-
if she had, 8 years experience as special
Yeah.
needs, some other district. I could see
We
it,
do
but-
need special needs paras, but we're not going, I don't feel that we should set the precedent that just because you come in and you got 3 classes, last semester, that you automatically bump 3 steps.
I don't think one step. I think
Where she's at until she does her year, I feel.
yeah, that's the way I feel too. Because I was, when I saw it, that's what I was thinking too. I thought, I don't begrudge anybody getting something, but you really
Right.
don't have the experience in that field.
And the salary schedule was, I put the new salary schedule in.
Yeah.
And also
She
job
reflected
description.
that, right? She got to 11%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's already 11.5%.
I remember a few months ago, we were supposed to, when this came again, we were supposed to start working like a matrix. So we look at a matrix, so we could automate, so you were step 1, step 2. I mean,
I think with some of these, I've been pushing them to the step 2 because that's 1 step higher. But again, that's just a recommendation. We haven't gone any higher unless it's a
It'd be like the
Like
electrician,
yeah.
because we had a
Well,
hard time
electrician we
finding
needed,
it.
yeah.
hammer HVAC
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, in this case, we're gonna have a hard time finding, special needs para.
Yeah.
But with the electrician, at least we had journeyman experience.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
had,
Yeah.
somebody that did something else, and there was a call
Yeah.
for doing that. I'm kind of with Jason, if there is some kind of matrix, then even the employee knows, okay, if you hit all of these qualifications,
Yeah,
yes,
we
there
gotta
is a
work on
reason to, request. So maybe it's something we do look into with time. But in this case, I don't even see a step 2 on the board personally.
not even for bilingual, we're not gonna.
Well, yeah, it's
A
not,
certificate or
it's probably
certificate.
not gonna be required. I mean, it wasn't part of
This
the job thing. It didn't say you must be able to.
I mean, it's great to have a bilingual employee.
So for para SN, you had to have at least 2 years experience as in the classroom or in a educational. So she does at Snowline, bilingual associate.
I saw that she worked at Snowline, but was it in the classroom?
Assist all students through translation and interpreting lesson plans.
I just assumed she was a translator.
No, this is just the para educator special needs.
Yes,
Oh,
but her
what she did,
experience at Snowline, she was.
Bilingual associate, what does that
She
mean?
was,
A bilingual associate.
That
I
was when you
assumed it
talk
was
to
an
the one-
interpreter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like the
Sounds like-
parents come in and they talk. That's what I thought.
That's what I assumed it was. It wasn't like working
In the classroom.
with the
kids.
student. That's what I assumed.
One-on-one tutoring, state testing,
I saw that
lecturing.
in her letter, but I didn't see it in her job.
It's in her resume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
But-
she interpreted IEP meetings.
okay,
That
but
sounds like an
IEP
interpreter.
meetings
It
is,
sounds like an interpreter. That part sounds like.
yeah.
An interpreter, but.
Also, so the bonus that we're getting with her is that she's bilingual. And she's a para SN. And she's worked around students at Snowline and at Riverside.
Yeah, I saw that, but again, I assumed it was in the interpreter role.
It was in an educational setting.
Working with students.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with Dan's thing based upon the presentation. this round. I mean, I'll go with the director's thing, but it's
One step, what we talking about in dollars and cents?
Well, you have.
75.
75 cents an hour?
Yeah, you could. Not that much. Yeah, the salary scale is right behind them.
Okay.
So, I mean,
I think we should, yeah, I mean,
it's special needs, yes. It is bilingual, yes.
Special needs is a hard.
It's next to impossible.
Well, special needs, that's not people who can't talk English, right? That's, special needs is like,
A wide variety.
Well, yeah, but the
Means-
parents, the kids probably can't speak, the communicably challenged, but if you could do it,
Yeah, they do. catheter medication, lifeline,
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of those medical things.
I'll go with the two personally, but,
Okay.
so
Okay.
your motion's on the thing, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We can step in at the last
So,
minute for late.
sorry.
Step two.
Step 2, okay.
But yeah, I think we should work on like a matrix, make it more fair and more,
Consistent.
consistent, yeah.
Let's work on that.
Approve extension of the paraprofessional eligibility list, to December 29th, 2025. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Second.
And this is what we were talking about. There's a list already in
Yeah.
place. They're gonna do another one. And so we'll go from there. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, with that, we'll go into closed session to discuss 2 items.
Can I just make my lip, here, I'll put this. Stop
You
the
can just turn
video.
this off.